So a couple of things, right? When price taps into your key level, you never want to trade the first tap. Trading the first tap is, in my experience, it's given me the most amount of losses. So if you are a trader who would enter here, right? So I'm not sure what people's entry models are, but you don't want to enter the first tap like this, right? I do not like to enter the first tap, right? The first tap for me is to gauge the context correctly. So what do I mean by that? Gauging the context correctly, right? So again, triple X, I'm just going to write this out on the screen so people can see. First, you need a key level. This is super important. I'm just going to write here, key level. You need to have a key level, and this is something I talk about in so many videos. Just feel free to check them out. Having a key level is super important. You need that to give you confirmation of where to trade from. Now from here, what are you looking for, right? So what are you looking for? So buyers versus sellers, right? So if you're not looking at buyers versus sellers, you've already got the wrong context. So when you come into a fair value gap or a support resistance supply and demand zone, you need to look at the context. Your context needs to be correct in order for you to stand a fighting chance. So once you have a key level, you then want to look at what you are looking for, buyers versus sellers. And now from here, why do you look to, in this case, buy, right? Your market structure shifts and your fair value gaps work when you are on the right side of buyers and sellers. So now you need to know why you are looking to trade, right? So this comes down to passive buyers. Passive buyers versus passive sellers. These are the three things we're going to be going through, right? So now that we've tapped into this area, we want to understand what was going on in this price action, right? So a very big mindset shift I want every trader to go through is I want traders to think in terms of what is going on at key levels, not what's going on in the candles. It's a big distinction. Now, the thing I want all traders to understand is I'm not looking for this, right? So I know a lot of traders who come from an ICT background, they'll do something like this. They will mark out, they'll mark out their low, they'll mark out their high, they'll mark out their low, and they'll look for some kind of a market structure shift like this. And then they wonder why it doesn't work, because when you look for this, right, just like I showed you in the PowerPoint, sometimes you get results from the left, sometimes you get results from the right. So the problem is that market structure shifts have a hit and miss result.